Alright, so that was that. I don't need to go down there. I need to go over here. Do some of these quests. That guy up there is not really a quest. He's a partner you can hire, but I don't want to do that. I do want to talk to this. This is the little kids, right? Over here. Oh, no, this is the woman with the,
Oh, hello.
excuse me.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Like when I say The Last Jedi is a dumb name. We don't know what the movie's about, so how can it be a dumb name? Because we have no clue.
Have you ever tried blue mushrooms? I shared one with this guy in the Guild Woods the other night, and it was just amazing. I've never connected with someone like that
They did
before.
shrooms.
I wonder if it was the same for him. Oh, Cyril. He was so sweet.
Is this the same thing she said when we
How
played
do I
the
know
last
what we
time?
felt was real?
I don't think so. I don't know why. So if I talk to her...
Oh, hello.
Okay,
Can
so
I
we already
have
heard
you-
this.
Oh.
So if I find it... Crap.
Oh,
So if we find that guy and talk to
oh.
him... I don't remember her being saying that. Well, now he is, but... I was just saying... hypothesizing.
Help me out. Oh, a hero! I could really use your help, sir.
Hypothesizing that he could be the last. See, the term "the Last Jedi" doesn't necessarily mean that the movie has to do with the last remaining Jedi. It could mean it could be a story of the last Jedi that was trained. You know, we don't know what happened in the last 30 years. It could also mean that the story is going to revolve around Kylo, because it could mean the last Jedi in Luke's eyes. Because Luke could have trained Ben Solo or Kylo Ren, and when his training went awry and didn't go the way Luke wanted, he left thinking that, well, there's the last Jedi that I'm going to train. I'm going to take myself away from everyone and never train again. So therefore, Kylo Ren was technically the last Jedi before he turned to the dark side. We don't know. It can mean a lot of different things. Technically, it could mean that Luke is the last Jedi, of course, because that's what the beginning of Episode 7 stated in the scroll. It even says it right there. It says the last Jedi, but we don't know. Who knows what it means? I mean, hopefully it doesn't mean the obvious, that it's just going to be about Luke. It would be kind of cool to have some sort of twist to it. So, he went to Naboo? No, nobody went to Naboo. Luke went to Octu, it's called. The name of the planet where he was, where Rey met him at the end of Episode 7.
I'm having a bit of ghost trouble.
Chicken contest. And he's having a problem with the ghost. Yeah, we need to go down there. Alright, I'm going to skip through some of this stuff. Because I know this is what we have to do. We got to go talk to the ghost, which is the ghost of the woman on the beach. And we've got to help the ghost out by finding his treasure, which is back over on the beach. So we'll do that. Nubu, the planet for noobs.
A kind soul who doesn't flee at the sight of me. I have paced this forsaken beach for so many years. Could it be that you be sent by the gods to lift me from my fierce torment?
Help the ghost. Yes.
My spirit dwells at the
I
bottom
mean,
of
did
the
every
sea.
other title have twists?
And my
No.
poor wife is left destitute and a grieving.
Like,
Ah.
originally,
Seems I
well,
was
we'll
but
let
a
this
simple
go.
fisherman and still be somewhere lost at sea. It may shock you to learn, dear friend, that I had a small side business in piracy. Ah! I hid my sinfully plundered treasure next to the jetty on the western beach. If you were to use a spade to dig it up and give it my wife, I will reward you with plentiful riches, ye old sea dog. If you be in need of a spade, they be sold.
Yeah, so now I get to go buy a shovel and a fishing rod. So titles, no, not really. The Phantom Menace, technically, because we didn't know what episode 1 was about.
You got rid of that ghost
Phantom
yet?
Menace, we didn't really know what it had to do with, and come to find out that it had to do with, the Emperor, or, with Sidious being around and kind of being the unknown menace. And then you've got Attack of the Clones is straightforward.
He don't look like no. Obey the law.
Attack of the Clones is straightforward. Revenge of the Sith is straightforward. I mean, they're all pretty much straightforward. But it would be nice. Would be nice to see that the title has other meaning behind it other than just the straightforward, you know, The Last Jedi. There we go. There we go. Awesome. You know, The Last Jedi, meaning it's just going to be about Luke. But who knows? Maybe it is just going to be about Luke, and that is. But I mean, we're going to get more story. We're going to get more story, regardless, about the past events and what happened with Kylo and the Knights of Ren and everything. So, I pre-ordered my Switch. You really did? Wow, man, that's awesome. This menu I've still got to freaking get used to here. This is kind of annoying. Equipment. Items. Here we go. Where's my... Here we go. Fishing rod. Fishing rod, assign. For that. Spade, I will assign for the down. You can access useful in-game items by pressing the D-pad. Press up for your quick access menu. Hold the RT to access your favorite items. So you can do it right away. Crap, I forgot that there is no B button for back, so I'm glad nobody was in front of me. Let's see, gonna get the new Zelda on it. Yeah, you should stream Zelda also. Kind of weird to have two streams. I mean, you could, I guess. Chicken Chaser, I believe. All right, so we learned that last time this was where. Now let's see if the digging animation is any better in this game, because it did not work. Yeah, they didn't do any digging. They just put the shovel down. Kind of weird. So yeah, sorry. There we go. We found our gold, which is the ghosts thing. Yeah. Let's still stream Breath of the Wild. Also, because he has the Switch for it. Well, no, you can't. You're not going to be able to stream it. Unless you get a PC hooked up and all that. Because you can't stream right from the Switch. How are you going to stream it? You're going to get a computer that'll do that? I mean, you can. I just didn't know if you had one.
You say he saved it up by taking tourists out on his boat?
Sure, tourists.
Yes, I do
sure.
remember seeing him take people on board. Well, they looked like bandits from a distance. Isn't that silly? I knew he really cared for me. He was such a good, honest man. Thank you so much. I will still pray to see him.
Yeah, you
return
can't stream
safe
right
one
from the
day,
Switch.
right after I've done some shopping.
Alright, so we did that, we need to go back and talk to... Gonna get the Elgato. Alright, we're gonna get back to the dude here about the chickens. Or about his chicken contest. Cochranizer, what is up? How you doing tonight? Alright, this guy now...
Have you got rid of him yet?
Yes, we did. Oh, shoot, no I didn't. False. Never mind. You smashed through the floor in anger. Jeez, that's crazy. Alright, so now you need to get off the beach now.
Avast! You've been a trusty sea dog, ye have. Perchance now I can finally enjoy my death. But before I leave, I shall keep my end of the bargain. Arr!
Gahar.
The rest of the swag be buried under the axe of a statue.
That's right, and there's a pretty sweet axe or something there, right? Wasn't it an obsidian sword or obsidian axe or something like that?
And goodbye.
If I remember right. So you got angry because your laptop sucks, so you smashed it. I don't think I could ever smash anything I put a bunch of money into. Any of my electronics or anything like
Rid of
that.
ghost yet?
Yes,
Have you got rid
I
of
got
him
rid
yet?
of him.
You have? Why, capital news. Come down and pay me and the chickens a visit if you like.
Here we have Kenor needing a computer and you're smashing stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's go down and let's do at least one of the kickin' chicken things. Chicken kickin' or kickin' chicken, whatever. Which I was never good at anyway, but...
This contest.
No. Talk to the dude.
Ah, welcome, sir.
Maybe it's a little
welcome.
easier to control on this one?
Might you be interested in a fine new sport? I call it chicken kicking.
Chicken kicking, that's it.
Invented it myself. All you gotta do is step into the ring and kick the feathery vermin
Step
into
into
the
the ring.
scoring area. Oh, it's easy. Now, my eyesight ain't what it used to be, but I can usually make out where they land. Want to give it a try?
Yes, please. 50 gold? Sure, why not? I didn't realize we had as much gold as we did. We have like 5,000, so...
allowed either. Wouldn't be very sporting now, would it? They're only chickens, you know. Then we shall get started. Good luck, sir.
Get started. Come on. Scoring in the areas? Okay, yeah. Diagonal kicks to the far left and right, higher points. Okay. 5 rounds. Okay, so... How do you kick? You approach... There's no time limit, so... There we go.
Pretty good and pretty bad. A center right scores you 50 points.
That's not bad, actually. How are you supposed to get 100?
Ah, not
Once you get
bad.
your
A
stats up
center
more?
left
That's crazy.
scores you 50.
Because I'm kicking him. I'm holding down the run button, kicking. So I can get 50. That's pretty
Well
good.
done, in a so what kind of way. A center right scores you 50 points.
Kick the chicken. That's what we're doing. If I can get 4 50s, that's not bad. Or 5 50s. Ooh, almost 100. I guess if the chicken gets close enough.
A center left scores you 50.
If the chicken gets close enough to the line of... Yeah, like that one's pretty close. So if I can get him... Oh, shoot. Yeah, like right there. Well, we got 5 50s.
Well done.
That's awesome.
In a so what kind of way. A center right scores you 50 points.
That's pretty... Definitely a lot better than we did last time.
Holy moly, I thought chickens couldn't fly. Maybe I haven't been feeding them enough lead.
Wow, so that was enough to get me...
Fair is fair, though. I salute your chicken
Achievement.
cooking abilities. Here's the chicken hat.
Oh, a chicken hat. Oh, nice. I'm
Only
gonna
one
equip
I
it.
had to, so don't be expecting to win any more hats.
Wow, so we don't need to come back
Can
here
I
then.
tempt you to a game of chicken?
So essentially, I just bought a hat for $50. Well, let's check it out. It's probably not any good, but it'll give. It's actually 12 plus 12 on my armor rating, but it takes my attractiveness and scariness. It takes my scariness way down, but yes, I didn't break it. Only broke the plastic frame. So it'll take my scariness way down, which is good, but then also my attractiveness will go down. Nah, we'll keep it, but I'm not gonna worry about putting it on, even though it does give me some good armor rating. And Hero, I sent you a tweet. I don't know if you saw. And I sent you, or I sent a tweet at you earlier today. I don't know if you want to check that out. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Need a good sword to fight beside you.
No, I don't need a bodyguard. I want to go dig up this. Wait. Yeah, Guardian. There we go. I want to go dig up this this other treasure of this dude's. Let me check it, he says. Memorial. Alright, so it is right here. And dig. Where's Gabe? I don't know. Yeah, I swear the game used to have a dude. Every time you would dig and you would find something, he'd then stand there and go, haha. Maybe it's on when you play the original Xbox version, or maybe it's on later Fable games. I forget. So we got the Silver Key and the Obsidian Great Axe. Yeah, that's right. And the Obsidian Great Axe does really good damage, but it uses 2 hands, if I remember correct. Plus 88. And we can augment it. No, I don't want to augment it if I'm not going to really use it. Let's wield it. Let's try using it here real quick. Taking out weapons inside a restricted area. Oh, okay. Oops. I didn't know this was a restricted area. Okay. I think that's welcome in German. Yes. Welcome. Yeah. He didn't arrive till Fable 2. Oh, you mean the guy that says haha when you're digging up something? Your character, I mean?